बच्चों कैसे हो? I welcome you all to today's online class. I am very happy that you have scored good marks in your exams. Keep it up. In our previous classes, we were learning about Mirabai and her Pad. And we saw that how devoted she was to Krishna. वह श्री कृष्ण की रूप सौंदर्य का वर्णन करती है. She describes about the beauty of Sri Krishna. She is ready to serve Sri Krishna as a servant. She wants to build a big house for him. And she is waiting for him to meet him. This was about Mirabai. Now today we are moving on to our grammar class. Grammar is very important. The name of the lesson is वाक्यों का रूपांतरण रचना के आधार पर. In your exams, 4 marks comes from this. Rupantaran means transformation. In English, you have learned that one. The same way in Hindi also it is there. Today we are going to learn how we will transform. वाक्यों का रूपांतरण कैसे किया जाएगा, वाक्य क्या है, and all other things. In this mainly 3 things are there: simple sentence, compound sentence and mixed sentence. वाक्य के 3 भेद हैं: संयुक्त, साधारण और मिश्र वाक्य. So in the class we will learn all that things. So you have to listen carefully. Better you take one notebook and keep it with you, so that whatever I am taking you can write it down. It's very important. Carefully you have to watch. Okay. So children, today we are going to learn grammar. As I told you, the topic also I told. रचना के आधार पर वाक्य का रूपांतरण. So this will be the formation how we are going to learn. So first one is वाक्य का अर्थ, sentence meaning, वाक्य में के अंग, that is the parts of the sentence. Then रचना के आधार पर वाक्य के भेद, उदाहरण सहित और उनके उदाहरण सहित. तो रचना के आधार पर मीन्स द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ सेंटेंसेस अकॉर्डिंग टू द एग्जाम्पल्स. अभ्यास प्रश्न मीन्स द विथ सम एग्जाम्पल्स. आश्रित उपवाक्य, आश्रित उपवाक्य इज द सब सेंटेंस, द रिलेटेड सब सेंटेंसेस. Then its differences and parts. Vakya रूपांतरण. Then we will transform the sentences, or we will find out or we differentiate the sentences. So this will be the method of learning. Okay. वाक्य का अर्थ. So first one is वाक्य का अर्थ. What is a sentence? See children, you have to listen carefully, otherwise you will not get it. Okay, listen carefully when I am saying. वाक्य का अर्थ सार्थक शब्दों का वह व्यवस्थित समूह जो पूर्ण अर्थ प्रकट करता है, वाक्य कहलाता है. शब्दों के जोड़ने से या शब्दों के समूह के जुड़ने पर जब अर्थ प्रकट करता है उसे वाक्य कहलाता है. When the number of words present together, put together in a group that expresses the meaning is called a sentence. In English we have already learned what is a sentence. The same thing in Hindi. सार्थक शब्दों के, the शब्द that is having meaning. व्यवस्थित समूह, the order, the group. Samooh means group. When the group of words are presented according to the rule which gives a proper meaning, that is called a sentence. So some examples are here. Meena Vidyalaya jati hai. Meena is a noun, Vidyalaya also noun, and jati hai is a verb. So everything, grammatical order is there. So when the sentence is put properly in meaningful way, that is the sentence, वाक्य. Next one, मुझे कल दिल्ली जाना है. I am going to Delhi. It is also having a meaning. Shubham बाजार जाता है. Shubham is going to bazaar market. माता जी ने पूजा अर्चना की. Mother prayed in the temple. Archana means puja. There are some rituals, no? So they are saying Mata ji ne puja archana ki. All these sentences are having meaning. Okay, hope you have understood this one. वाक्य का अर्थ, सार्थक शब्दों का वह व्यवस्थित समूह जो पूर्ण अर्थ प्रकट करता है वाक्य कहलाता है. The sentence, the words, the group of words that when presented together which expresses the meaning is called sentence. Examples you have seen already. Okay, now we move on to the next one. Next is वाक्य के अंग. Sentence, parts of the sentence. In English there are two parts, that is subject and predicate. Same way, Uddesh and Videsh. Uddesh is subject, Videsh is predicate. See the definition there. वाक्य में जिसके बारे में कुछ कहा जाए या बताया जाए उसे उद्देश्य कहते हैं. वाक्य में जिसके बारे में कुछ कहा जाए. When we say something in a sentence, जिसके बारे में, for someone, when we are telling something about someone, that is the subject. So that is the उद्देश्य. जिसके बारे में बताया जाता है. We are telling something about someone. So that someone is subject. इसके अंतर्गत कर्ता तथा कर्ता का विस्तार आता है. In this, कर्ता is coming. Karta means the person who is mentioned or doing the work. The person and his related work is coming there in the subject. वाक्य में उद्देश्य के बारे में जो कुछ कहा जाता है उसे विधेय कहते हैं. उद्देश्य के बारे में कुछ कहा जाता है. When we are saying something about the subject is called predicate. The subject is having subject is karta is having in the subject, that is the performer is there in the subject, and when we are talking something about that person, the second part we are talking about that subject, so that is called predicate. In English you know that one. The same way, that same translation only is needed here. वाक्य में उद्देश्य के बारे में जो कुछ कहा जाता है उसे विधेय कहते हैं. इसके अंतर्गत क्रिया तथा क्रिया का विस्तार आता है. In the subject, in the predicate, there is kriya, verb is there, and its related things are there. Kriya or kriya ka vistar, elaborated form of kriya. Here see, karta is there, karta ka vistar, and kriya, kriya ka vistar. We made the sentence, Ram is going to school, where Ram is the subject, going to school is predicate. The same way Ram Vidyalaya jata hai, where Ram is the uddeshya and Vidyalaya is also, where is he going? He is going to school. So Ram Vidyalaya jata hai. In this, Ram is the uddesh, Vidyalaya jata hai is the predicate, where jata hai is the kriya, that verb is coming there. Okay, so once again, वाक्य में जिसके बारे में कुछ कहा जाता है या बताया जाता है उसे उद्देश्य कहते हैं. Same translation of English. What is a subject and what is a predicate? When something is said about someone is subject. इसके अंतर्गत कर्ता तथा कर्ता का विस्तार आता है. In the subject there is the karta is there, the performer, the doer, the work, the person who is working is mentioned there. In karta, the person is mentioned there. Karta is the person, so the person is mentioned there. And in uddesh, what the person is doing, that suggests the predicate. When predicate tells us what the subject is doing, so that is predicate. इसके अंतर्गत, and in predicate there is one kriya, there is verb and verb related things like जाता है, आता है, all that things. Okay. Now you see these examples will make you more clear. See the sentences here. First one, मेरी बहन 2 दिन से यह किताब पढ़ रही है. First sentence, मेरी बहन 2 दिन से यह किताब पढ़ रही है. My sister is reading this book from 2 days. Here the color is there. Meri Behan is given in yellow. What is it? It is the subject. Uddesh. Then rest part is in white. What is it? It is the predicate. Meri Behan is the subject. And the rest of it, see, 2 दिन से यह किताब पढ़ रही है. What is Meri Behan doing? She is reading this book from 2 days. Okay, now the next one. दशरथ पुत्र राम ने रावण को मारा. See here, Dashrath Putra Ram. The words in yellow is the what is it? It is the subject. Uddesh. What is this Ram did? Dashrath Putra Ram did. Ne Ravan ko mara. He killed Ravan. Dashrath Putra Ram is the subject. And what the subject is doing? What this subject did? Ne Ravan ko mara. Killed Ravan. See here, subject and predicate both are there. What predicate is doing? Predicate is telling us about what the subject did. Dashrath Putra Ram is the subject. Ne Ravan ko mara. Ravan ko mara is the predicate, and Ravan ko mara is the kriya there, and the verb there, and verb and predicate is telling us about what the subject did. Okay, understood? Next one, परिश्रम करने वाले छात्र ही परीक्षा में सफल होते हैं. See, परिश्रम करने वाले, here परिश्रम करने वाले छात्र is the subject and उद्देश्य, ही परीक्षा में सफल होते हैं, and predicate is ही परीक्षा में सफल होते हैं. परिश्रम करने वाले छात्र is the subject, and what is the next part telling? ही सफलता प्राप्त करते हैं. Those who do hard work will pass in the or will get success. The second part is telling us about the first part. Understood? So next one, मीठा बोलने वाले व्यक्ति सबको भाते हैं. See, there differentiation. The first part subject is मीठा बोलने वाले व्यक्ति. That is the subject. The person is mentioned there. Okay, मीठा. What kind of person? मीठा बोलने वाले व्यक्ति. And सबको बातें हैं. सबको बातें ही means all like. So it is telling us about how the person is and how the people will accept. Okay, so this is the subject and predicate. Hope you understood. Now we move on to वाक्य के भेद. The kinds of sentences. See, in English there are kinds of sentences: simple sentence, compound sentence, like that. In Hindi also there are 3 kinds of sentences. So रचना के आधार पर वाक्य के 3 भेद होते हैं. 3 kinds of sentences are there. How? First one is साधारण वाक्य या सरल वाक्य, simple sentence. मिश्रित वाक्य, compound sentence. संयुक्त वाक्य means mixed sentence. सरल वाक्य, संयुक्त वाक्य and मिश्र वाक्य. सरल means simple sentence. Sanyukt means when we make a sentence joining 2 sentences. That is Sanyukt. 2 couple of sentences. That is we join it with some conjunctions. That is the Sanyukt Vakya. And Mishra Vakya, in this Mishra Vakya many sentences will be there, and we will join all the many sentences we will join and make one sentence. So that is मिश्र वाक्य. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. सो वाक्य के भेद 3 होते हैं: साधारण वाक्य या सरल वाक्य, संयुक्त वाक्य और मिश्र वाक्य. ओके, नाउ वी विल लर्न इन डिटेल. सो द फर्स्ट वन इज साधारण वाक्य या सरल वाक्य. So what is saral vakya and what is the same thing? Sadharan and saral both are same. So what is a simple sentence? See, listen carefully. जिस वाक्य में एक ही क्रिया होती है और एक कर्ता होता है वे साधारण वाक्य कहलाते हैं. One verb and one person. In simple sentence, there will be only one verb and one person. एक ही क्रिया होती है और एक ही कर्ता होता है, तब वह साधारण वाक्य कहलाता है. एग्जाम्पल, बिजली चमकती है. बिजली इज द नाउन, चमकती है इज द क्रिया. Pani barsa. Pani is the noun and barsa is the kriya. Karta means noun also. I told person, this means noun. One noun and one verb. Then next one, पुलिस अपराधियों को पकड़ती है. Simple sentence. Maybe it long, but it is a simple. Police is noun there. अपराधियों को पकड़ते हैं. What is police doing? Police is catching. So पकड़ती है is क्रिया. So पुलिस अपराधियों को पकड़ती है. Next, सवेरा होते ही पक्षी कलरव करते हैं. Birds chirp in early morning. The sounds of the birds we can hear in the early morning. So सवेरा होते ही पक्षी कलरव करते हैं. Start chirping. Birds start chirping when morning comes. In another words we can present it like this also. दूसरे शब्दों में, जिन वाक्यों में केवल एक ही उद्देश्य और एक ही विधेय होता है उन्हें साधारण वाक्य या सरल वाक्य कहते हैं. When there in a sentence, when there is only one subject and one predicate, it is called सरल वाक्य और simple sentence. Okay, जिन वाक्यों में केवल एक ही उद्देश्य और एक ही विधेय होता है उसे साधारण वाक्य या सरल वाक्य कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन, ऊपर दिए गए वाक्यों में एक ही उद्देश्य अर्थात कर्ता और विधेय अर्थात क्रिया है, अतः ये साधारण या सरल वाक्य है. सो इट इज मोर एक्सप्लेन देयर इन द अबव सेंटेंसेस. अभी हियर वील रेड नो दैट बिजली चमकती है, पानी बरसा, पुलिस अपराधियों को पकड़ती है. ऑल दीज सेंटेंसेस देयर इज ओनली वन सब्जेक्ट एंड वन प्रेडिकेट. एक कर्ता और एक क्रिया, एक उद्देश्य और एक विधेय. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. दिस साधारण एंड सरल वाक्य, दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट. In your exam sometimes the question will be coming, transform saral vakya to mishra vakya, and sometimes mishra vakya will be given and you have to translate in transform into saral vakya or sanyukta vakya. So carefully listen and understand. Okay, what is saral vakya and what is sanyukta vakya and what is mishra vakya. So saral vakya is a simple sentence where there is only one karta and one uddesh, where there is one subject and only one predicate. Okay, that is the saral vakya. Okay, now move on to the next. See, first we learned simple sentence. Their sentence and examples were given. So here see these examples here in संयुक्त वाक्य. See, वह सुबह गया और शाम को लौट आया. फर्स्ट सेंटेंस. उसने बहुत परिश्रम किया किंतु सफलता नहीं मिली. नेक्स्ट वन, आज परीक्षा है इसलिए विद्यालय जा रहा हूं. नेक्स्ट, यह वह जाना चाहता था लेकिन जरूरी काम आ गया. वह आदमी है या मशीन. What is the important things? What do you understand by this, or what is the important things mentioned here? It is given in the two colors. See here, yellow color is given, and which is and find out what are that. What is the main attraction of this? Yeah, yes. Or is there in first sentence, and the second sentence kintu is there. Third sentence isliye is there. Fourth sentence lekin is there, and fifth sentence ya is there. What are they? They are the conjunctions. In English, we join two sentences using the conjunctions like and, also, but, so, because, like that. So same way here also these conjunctions are used. What are they? Or. First sentence, वह सुबह गया और शाम को लौटा. Second one, उसने बहुत परिश्रम किया किंतु सफलता नहीं मिली. Third one, आज परीक्षा है इसलिए विद्यालय जा रहा हूँ. Today is the exam, so I am going to the school. उसने बहुत परिश्रम किया किंतु सफलता नहीं मिली. He worked hard but he did not succeed. There but is coming. वह सुबह गया और शाम को लौट आया. He went in the morning and came back in the evening. See, these are the conjunctions used here. Okay, now we will go for the definition. See the definition here. जिस वाक्य में दो या दो से अधिक उपवाक्य मिले हो परंतु सभी वाक्य प्रधान हो तो ऐसे वाक्य को संयुक्त वाक्य कहते हैं. जिस वाक्य में दो या दो से अधिक उपवाक्य मिले हो, उपवाक्य मीन्स सब सेंटेंसेस. दो या दो से अधिक, when there are two or more sub sentences and in that all the two sentences are important or are main, they are called संयुक्त वाक्य. See, जिस वाक्य में दो या दो से अधिक उपवाक्य मिले हो, two or more than two sub sentences are there, परंतु सभी वाक्य प्रधान हो, and और सब वाक्य, परंतु but वाक्य, all the sub sentences are प्रधान, important. ऐसे वाक्य को संयुक्त वाक्य कहते हैं. Such kind of sentences are called संयुक्त वाक्य. Earlier the sentence we saw, no, आज परीक्षा है इसलिए विद्यालय जा रहा हूँ. विद्यालय जा रहा हूँ is also important. आज परीक्षा है is also important. See, both the sentences will be important. If there is more than two sentences, all the three sentences will be important. And such kind of sentences will be joined with conjunctions. And you understand that that is संयुक्त वाक्य. It is joined by conjunctions. Okay. Now we can see more. इन वाक्यों में दो या दो से अधिक सरल वाक्य योजक, सरल वाक्य योजक means the conjunctions, और समुच्चय बोधक अव्यय which means the conjunction जुड़े हुए हैं. It is joined by the conjunctions. What are they? और, एवं, तथा, या, अथवा, इसलिए, अतः, फिर, भी, तो, नहीं तो, किंतु, परंतु, लेकिन, पर, आदि. All these are the conjunctions which help to join the sentences. Okay. और, एवं, तथा, या, अथवा, इसीलिए, अतः, फिर भी, तो, नहीं तो, किंतु, परंतु, लेकिन, पर, आदि. You understand that when these conjunctions are coming in a sentence, it is संयुक्त वाक्य, means joining. संयुक्त means join. So when two or more sentences, main sentences are joined with these conjunctions. What are the conjunctions? और, एवं, तथा, या, अथवा, इसीलिए, अतः, फिर भी, तो, नहीं तो, लेकिन, परंतु, लेकिन, आदि. all these things. When you understand that when these things are there in a sentence, when you make out that it is Sanyukta sentence. And when you have to make Sanyukta sentence, you have to use these things. Okay, without using these, you cannot make a Sanyukta sentence. When you are making a Sanyukta sentence, you have to use all these conjunctions. Understood? Now, moving on to the next. Comes Misrit Vakya ya Misr Vakya. What is it? जिस वाक्य में एक से अधिक वाक्य मिले हो किंतु एक प्रधान उपवाक्य तथा शेष आश्रित वाक्य या गौण उपवाक्य हो, मिश्रित वाक्य कहलाता है। जिस वाक्य में एक से अधिक वाक्य मिले हो, when in a sentence there are many sentences, one or more sentences, किंतु एक प्रधान उपवाक्य, only one main sub-sentence will be there, and शेष आश्रित, and next all the others will be the not important. Ashrit means ashray karna. So, other things gone means it is not important. There will be one main sentence. Other will be the sub-sentences. And only one main sentence will be there. Other sub-sentences that are not important. That is Misrit Vakya, compound sentence. The main speciality of this sentence is, in this, कि, जो, क्योंकि, जितना, उतना, जैसा, वैसा, जब, तब, जहां, वहां, जिधर, उधर, अगर, यदि, तो, यद्यपि, तथापि आदि से मिले जुले होते हैं। ये आपस में कि, जो, क्योंकि, जितना, उतना, जैसा, वैसा, जब, तब, जहां, वहां, जिधर, उधर, अगर, यदि, तो, यद्यपि, तथापि आदि से मिश्रित होते हैं, मिले जुले होते हैं। This is interrelated with these words which is mentioned here, like ki, jo, etc. Okay, when in a sentence, if ki, jo, kyonki, jitna, agar, yadi, to, yadyapi, tatapi is coming, you understand that this is a Misr Vakya. Okay, if the sentence made of these words are coming, that is Misr Vakya. And you have to transform into Sanyukta Vakya or Saral Vakya. You remove all that things and then you make a Sanyukta Vakya is, you have to join two sentences. Saral Vakya is simple sentences where there is one Kriya and one Uddesh is there. Karta is there. Okay, one subject and one predicate is there. Okay, and Sanyukta Vakya, what we learn? We learned that two sentences will be there which will be joined by or, yadyapi, or, lekin, like that, kyonki. So, both the sentences are important. Okay, in Sanyukta Vakya only one main will be there and others will be the Upavakya, sub-sentences. Okay, and in this ki, jo, kyonki, jitna, utna, everything like this, etc. are coming. Okay, understood? Here we will see the examples now. See, मेरा दृढ़ विश्वास है कि भारत जीतेगा. There ki is coming. सफल वही होता है जो परिश्रम करता है. Here two things are coming, वही and जो. It is मिश्र. सफल वही होता है जो परिश्रम करता है. नेक्स्ट वन, यदि तुम परिश्रम करते तो सफल हो जाते. If you had worked hard, you could have. See, if and could is coming. So, यदि तुम परिश्रम करते तो सफल हो जाते. जब तक अश्वत्थामा को दंड नहीं दिया जाता तब तक. Here जब तक and तब तक is coming. मैं यहां से नहीं जाऊंगा. मिश्र वाक्य में आश्रित उपवाक्य वाक्यों के आरंभ, मध्य तथा अंत तीनों ही स्थानों में आ सकता है. What is the speciality of this? In a मिश्र वाक्य, the उपवाक्य, the sub sentences may come in front, middle or in the back. Okay, see, in the first thing what we learn, मेरा दृढ़ विश्वास है कि, in the center it is coming. In the other sentence, सफल नहीं होता तो जो, in the center and front and back it is coming. So next one, see, यदि, it is in the first and तो is in the in between. And जब तक is also in first and तब तक is in the last. So this way also it is coming. See, जो लड़का, examples you see, जो लड़का कल यहाँ आया था वह बहुत बीमार है. जो लड़का, जो is in the front, कल यहाँ आया था. The man or the boy who came here is sick. The boy who, जो लड़का कल यहाँ आया था. The boy who came here yesterday. But in English it will change. In Hindi it is like this. जो लड़का कल यहाँ आया था वह बहुत बीमार है. The boy who came here yesterday is very sick. वह लड़का जो कल यहाँ आया था बहुत बीमार है. It can be presented like this also. वह लड़का जो कल यहाँ आया था बहुत बीमार है. It is put in the center here now. जो, वह लड़का is the noun, it has moved front. बहुत बीमार है is the kriya. What is this? Disease. He is diseased. This can be put like this also. वह लड़का बहुत बीमार है जो कल यहाँ आया था. See, in English, active voice, passive voice are there. No, the same way. We can put the sentence in any order. In active voice, what are you doing? In passive voice, the same way you put the correct sentence. The meaning won't be changing, but you put in other way around. That is the difference. That is only the speciality. So, the Mishrit Vakya can be put like this also, where the joining things can be put in the front, back, in the middle, anywhere. Okay, understood? See here, now some questions I have given here. You have to do the work here. Just now we learned Saral Vakya, Sanyukt Vakya and Mishra Vakya. These sentences you have to find out which kind of sentence are there. Okay. I will give you some time. By that time you take your notebook and write it down and find out what kind of sentences are there. Because this kind of questions will be coming for the exam, like वाक्य का भेद पहचानिए. This is one form, like वाक्य के भेद को पहचानिए. Find out which kind of sentence is it. First one, पाठ समाप्त कर पुजारी घर चले गए. You have to name what is the name, what kind of sentence you have to find out. पाठ समाप्त कर पुजारी घर चले गए. नेक्स्ट, सूर्योदय होते ही ओस की बूंदें गायब हो गई. नेक्स्ट, उसने नाश्ता किया और पढ़ने बैठ गया. केयरफुली वॉच. ओके. जो परिश्रमी होते हैं वह सफलता प्राप्त करते हैं. फिफ्थ, जब उसने पानी पिया तब उसे चैन आया. जैसे ही बच्चे को खिलौना मिला वह चुप हो गया. अध्यापक के आते ही छात्र शांत हो गए. मुझे समय पर निमंत्रण नहीं मिला इसलिए मैं नहीं आ सका. It can be big also. So I will give you some time. You find out what kind of sentence are these. Okay. Children, this was about Vakyam ke Rupandran. Half we did. So we will continue in the next class, rest of it. I hope you have understood what is Saral Vakya, what is Mishra Vakya and what is Sayukta Vakya, and how you are going to change it and how you will make it out. I hope you have understood. In this I have given you a task that you have to do, and the answer, if you are not getting, you can see in the next class. Continuation will be there. Okay, so as you are doing the task, you will learn more, and I will be giving you more tasks so that you understand in a better way. In the class I gave you one example such question like रचना के आधार पर वाक्यों का भेद कीजिए. Many types of questions are coming. Like some questions will be given and you have to find out which is which. Okay, 3 or 4 types of questions are coming in this. So that all we will learn in the next class. So for today, this much only. We will meet in our next class. Until then, keep fit, keep fine, have a good week and God bless you.